What's happening, guys? Yours truly here. Happy New Year. How long should we say that until it's like old and boring? Anyway, this is Xavier Smith, aka Mr. XL Smith, aka Coach X. You know the one. Many names, one mission. I've been sent here to impact, inspire, and improve the lives of others on a daily basis. And tonight is no different. So, we've got a lot in store for you today. We are going, let me just run down the agenda for today. I got a birthday celebration for a friend that I want to give. I want a maximum participation in that. I've got a power question for you. And then, of course, I got a big shout out to all my friends, allies, and even those who don't like me. We're going to go through some gratitude. Number two, we're going to go talk about the flow from my home all the way to Mesa. I had some breakfast, and we had a conversation about TikTok, a 3 mile march. I got back into the flow with training my clients in person, and I'm going to ask you a question about my drawings. If you are into stuff like that, then I would like to invite you to, of course, stay tuned. Well. Welcome back. It's yours truly, Xavier Smith. Welcome you live with the Coach X, and I just want to say hello. How you doing? How you and your mama doing? And welcome. We have a lot to talk about, guys, because as you probably already know, I'm trying to make a decision as to whether I should do this continuously for the next 30 days. And so far, you guys have been chiming in. So thank you for that. I'm gonna give you guys a big Hercules for showing up, and helping me make this show a success. All right, so we got some comments already. So let's move on over to the comment section. There's my girl Karen. Karen, she says, "Hey, Coach X, thank you. I know you are chiming in from the East Coast, and I know it's a little later for you. So I appreciate you for staying up late night and stopping by to make this show a success. Thank you. Love you, and see you soon." All right, guys, we got a thumbs up. Hey, so right now, if you're watching this on YouTube, I got some requests for you. If you are watching this on YouTube, let me find it. Hold on. YouTube, this is what I want you to do for me. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. And I will remind you. And make sure you hit that bell so you can be notified each and every time I come out with some content. All right, so there you go. And if you are available, drop some hearts, throw up some emojis. Let me know that you can hear, you can see me, and let me know that you're with me. And we're gonna have some fun tonight. We already got. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Let me chime in. Don Corbin, what's happening, champ? That's my girl. What's happening, Coach? She says, "What's up, Coach X?" I am so thankful. That's what's happening right now. I'm just my feet are planted in a river of gratitude, and the water's warm because you just showed up and made this show even better. So thank you, Don. Thank you for showing up, and I hope you can stay tuned because we got some good stuff planned for you today. Don, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a question personally, as if me and you are talking. I've been doing this every day since the first, and the question is, would you like something like this? Have me show up and just have some fun for the sake of human connection and authentic connection. Would you like something like that? Some unique energy from yours truly, this version of Xcellence. Would you like something like that on a continuous basis? I want you to drop a number 1 if you are the affirmative to that question. If you'd like more of that, then let me know. That's your question, Don. All right, so I will always support you, your vision and mission. Yes, I love it. You're an amazing, inspiring human. I appreciate that, champ, because, it takes one to know one. You know what I'm talking about. I love what you are up to over there on the East Coast, and I support you as well. Hercules. Yes. Okay, let's chime in and see what else we got going. Don, she chimes and says, "Yes, please. I miss you. Do it." Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So Don chimes in. All I need is one. she chimes in with a number one, and she says, yes. Look, proof. You want proof? There it is. Ooh, there it is. Ooh, there it is. Oh, look at that. We got two. Karen says number one. So she wants more. So that's what we're going to do. All righty then. Are you guys ready to get down to some business here? Some fun business. Everything that I'm about, if it doesn't have an element of fun and ease, chances are I will not show up. Point blank. That's how I feel. That I'm a firm believer in creating my life as opposed to waiting on my life. So drop an emoji if you agree with that statement. And speaking of which, let me get right into the housekeeping. When I'm doing my lives, I'm not asking you to believe a word I say. I'm not asking you to succumb under any of my influence or anything like that. What I am asking you to do is, if it feels good to you and it resonates and aligns with you, then I will invite you to take action on whatever it is. Test it, purchase it, whatever the case may be. I want you to feel good for you. And I'm only here. Now, I told my family earlier today, we were having lunch. We'll get into that. I told them, I was like, point blank, if I can't find a way to make you feel good about yourself within the first 5 minutes, then I consider it mission failed. And I'll take that responsibility, because that's the type of person I feel like I am becoming. Okay, there you have it. So let's move on. All right, so we got Karen. She typed in number one. Here, I don't see a share option. Oh, you know what? I'm great. I'm glad you bring that up. I was just kind of experimenting between my business page, my Mr. Excel Smith business page, and I'm also broadcasting in my group. So if you go over to my business page, you should be able to share it from there. And then, of course, on YouTube. But I'm not on my personal page right now because I'm just experimenting with which one is going to bring in the most reaction, the most what am I looking for? The word I'm looking for is engagement. There we go. Okay, so there we have it. Okay, so she sees that. Dawn gives me a thumbs up. Okay, and then I think Karen is going to go check, because I am broadcasting simultaneously on 3 different platforms or 3 different channels. YouTube, the Facebook group, which is private just between the 400 some odd members in the group. And then I have my Mr. Excel Smith business page. So that's where I'm at tonight. Okay. So we may not get as many people because I'm not on my personal page right now. But if you are not following my business page, I would invite you to do that right now. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find it and show you what that's all about. You know what? I can't find it right now because this computer screen is not acting right. But I will get that to you, okay? All right, so just letting you know, no share option on your business page. Dang it. Let me check out your YouTube. That would be awesome. I need more love on my YouTube channel. So yeah, and after the show is done, I will look into making sure that the share option is there on my business page, because that should be the case. All right. Okay, so here's what we got. First off, I want to have everybody that can join me in celebrating a friend of mine's birthday. His name is James, otherwise known as Arizona Jim. He usually chimes in when he can, usually on my personal page. That's probably why we're not getting as much engagement, just because I'm experimenting with showing up on different platforms or different channels. But his name is James. Today is his birthday. So happy birthday, James. Just wanted to make sure you knew that on this episode, January 4, we are celebrating your birthday on this special day with you. I know you're probably busy off doing some celebration of your own. I see a gnat flying around here, and I am vehemently opposed to any flying objects in my house unless I approve of them. So flies do not last long in my domicile. Just a little tidbit of excellent information for your knowledge banks. All right, so thank you for helping me wish James a happy birthday. So just send him one of those happy birthday emojis. Drop that in the comments if you don't mind. So we'll do that. So now we're moving on to the power question. All right. If you guys are still with me, I want to ask you a power question. Do you believe your thoughts are connected to how your life turns out? Do you believe your life or your thoughts are connected to how your life turns out? Okay. Just type in yes or no, and I would love to get your response on that. Do, 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 do. I won't go as long tonight because I know we don't have as big a crowd, but I think we got a response. Boom. Don says definitely. So yay, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. Thank you for answering that question. You are absolutely right. Your thoughts are powerful. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. There is another friend who is on the same frequency, manifestation. So yes, your thoughts do have a lot to do with how your life turns out. And so that's why people like Don, and people that are usually, on this stream with me, can either help you out with that or, be in a group where we can all help each other out. So that's kind of what this thing is all about. I figured I had a thought, okay, which was an inspiring thought. It helped me feel good. I'm getting a message from Karen saying I'm off. So I'm not sure. Can you guys still see me and hear me? Type in the number 1 if you can hear me still. Because I want to make sure my internet is okay. And maybe tomorrow. Oh, okay. She went to my YouTube and didn't see where I was live. Tag me next time. Okay, I will definitely do that. And I probably end up going back to my personal channel simply because people are already there and they already know it. But like I said, I'm just experimenting and trying to figure out which is going to move the needle the fastest. Okay. So Don types in the number 1. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. So let's move on, guys. I just wanted to, kind of get your minds open because that is, the type of person I want to be, is just get you to think differently. Because I believe that if you can change the way you think, you can change your life. My belief. You don't necessarily have to believe a word I say, but I'm finding it to be true for me. There you go. All right, so let's talk about how my day went. Are you ready? Of course, you probably already know. If you haven't seen my live streams, I've only done 4 of them in a row so far. So I will drop a link to my website, which you can catch up on all the other streams from the first to now. And you can kind of find out a little bit more about the tidbits of all the stuff that the pipes I've been laying down. So started my day with gratitude. That was awesome because it led to, so today I had to go into town. I'm over here in Santan Valley and I had to travel into Mesa because my wife's kids, they went all in and purchased a brand new 55-inch television. And they put it in our main room where everybody is, but we had a problem with it. It was going haywire, so we had to return it, right? But so I went from my home and we have to travel down this road called Ellsworth. And if any of you are familiar with being in the East Valley, Ellsworth can get clogged up like bottleneck, and it can be a frustrating experience. But I'm here to tell you that when I believe this is the truth for me. When I focused on gratitude and just stayed happy about life in general, needing no external reasons to justify that, when I got on the road and went from my home into Mesa, which is about a 30-minute drive, every single light was green. And we just flowed from all the way through Ellsworth like we were flying. And so I stayed grateful for that. And I just kept manifesting those grateful feelings, and just more things to be grateful for just kept showing up. Does that make sense? Type in the number 1 if that makes sense. Because what I want to do with you today is just convey that your thoughts and what you choose to focus on, it can mean the difference between night and day in how things manifest in your right now life. So Dawn, yes, she says number 1. And yes, I was in the flow. And it gets better. check this out. So we went from we got to Best Buy, and usually when it comes to return situations, the lines could be long, and people could be disgruntled. Who knows? But I wasn't focused at all on that. I was thinking to myself, we're going to have a seamless transaction. We showed up, we get the guy, we find out where the returns are, and the guy asks us a few questions, and we got the exchange going, handled, and we were in and out of there probably within 20 minutes with an exchange, a brand new TV, plus another TV, a smaller TV for the bedroom, so my wife can ride her Peloton. It's like a Peloton, but not really a Peloton. But they chipped in on that, and that was her Christmas gift. And now she's going to get a TV to watch in her room, and it was just beautiful. So yes, John, you and I, you're like a sister from another mister, because I love that word. But that's exactly what I'm talking about. Alignment. Beautiful. I cannot think of a better word. I so appreciate you right now beyond words, Don, because you just said what I was thinking. See that alignment right there. So I'm just so like in awe of what that feels like. Okay, so we went from there. We got all our stuff handled, and then our grandchildren, or my grandchild, is here on leave from the military. She's stationed in Colorado. She and her wife are here visiting, so we had breakfast with him, and we had a conversation about TikTok. So you might see me on TikTok very soon, and we have a strategy that we're going to employ, because these ladies in their teens and 20s, they know more about TikTok than anybody like me could. So stay tuned for that. So we're back into the like regular work schedule, right? Are you guys back to work? Are you happy that the holidays are over? Are you back into the flow of whatever you do for work? Because I got back into training my clients, and I think I might even have, I didn't upload the picture. So I have a guy that I'm really proud of. His name is Brian. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. His name is Brian. When he came to see me, his blood pressure was way up. He did not like where his blood pressure was. He was a little bit old, starting to get that overweight feeling. And since we've been working together, he's been following all my instructions, and he just does what I ask him to do, and the results follow. It's pretty simple, right? So I wanted to post a picture, but I did not upload it. Don says, yes, see, we are aligned. And so I just was really proud of him. His name is Brian. I'll be posting a picture of him next time when I'm here live and using my personal channel. That way I think people might be missing me because they were so used to me being on my personal channel. So that was that. And I want to say, Brian, I'm proud of you because you are getting those results, and it's all because of the work you are doing. I just get to help. All right. Would you like to see my drawings? That's the next question. Type in, just say yes if you'd like to see. I just need one person to say yes. And I do believe I uploaded that because I forgot to do that last night. If you'd like to see my drawings, I got one that I'm working on, and people seem to really like it. It's the orca. It's a killer whale. And I'll show you a couple of renderings from the frame to almost finished work. So let's see. Let's see if we got any comments. Don says yes. Okay. So that's all I need. All right, guys. So here is step one. This is the beginning of, like I said, it's my orca. I've gotten back into the habit of pulling out my sketch pad and just drawing what I feel. And my goal today or this year is to draw 50 sharks or sea creatures, if you will. I'm gonna draw 50 of them or something around that time or that frame. And let me just go back over here. Okay, so that was step one. And let me go back over and get you step two. This is kind of what the almost finished product looks like. So again, that's step one. And there's step two. So I've got in some shading. I got the This is a piece that I've done with pencil and a little bit of India ink and a couple of shading pencils. So I'm really, I like the way that came out. So there you go. That's Don says that's talent, Coach X. Well, I appreciate that, my queen. Yeah, I used to. I think I grew up, came out of the womb with BB guns, um, and drawing pads, and maybe one other thing, and drumsticks. So I'm getting back into that flow because I'm only focused on things that make me good, feel good and inside, and drawing happens to be my zen spot. So there you go. And that is about it. The skin is so, she says the skin was so shiny too. Yeah. Well, thank you. That's, I'm getting, learning about pulling my knowledge. I took some classes, I took some distance classes in art. And so I remember, the voice of my teachers are always in my head when it comes to learning how to shade all that stuff in and make it look as 3D as possible, or 5D, whatever the case may be. But I do like my drawings to turn out as realistic as possible. So it's a work in progress, but thank you for that. Yeah, and like I said, let me just hop over to my friends on YouTube. You probably watch this later. And if you don't mind, I'd like for you to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you're notified each and every time I come out with a video, and I would appreciate that. I send you my love in advance. Okay? So there you have it. I think we are just about done. Now, like I said, I just wanted to get in front of the camera and experiment with different channels to show up on. So tomorrow I will likely be on my personal channel again, so more people can be aware of where I am showing up. But Don, I think you're the only one that made it to the end. And I think I got it all the way done. I just want to make sure I got my agenda handled. We went through everything that I promised you. We talked about gratitude. I start my day with it, meditate on it, and then I look for pieces of all that evidence of what I've asked for. It just shows up. And Don throws a heart. I'll throw one right back at you, champ. I appreciate you making this show better just by being here. Okay. So big shout out to all my participants who have shown up. And like I said, tomorrow I'll be on my personal channel so we can have a little bit more fun. But Don, just in case you are thinking about showing up for more of these, I will probably be around. My life, I cannot commit to a particular time just because my life of serving Lizzie, that is fluid. So I may be on at 4 sometimes. I may be on a little bit later. It all depends on what I have to do for Lizzie. So there's that. So yeah, thank you guys for showing up and allowing this to be a good, fun time. I'm all about the fun. I'm all about the ease. I'm all about serving. I live by the 3-verb virtue, which is to impact, inspire, and improve the lives of others. Hopefully I've done a little bit of that tonight. And I will work on being able to share this for people who just brought that to my attention. Thank you, Karen. And I appreciate you. Much love right here, right now for all of you. Okay. But I got to go. I know you do too. And before I do, let me just remind you, there are many solutions out there. Some of them are pretty good too. But the question you want to ask yourself is, why be mediocre when you can be excellent? That's my time, folks. I got to go, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow. Oh, we got another comment. You always do. Thank you. Thanks for being you. Hey, I can't be anybody else because everybody else was taken. All right. So thank you, Don, and looking forward to it. Hey, my friend, I got a Facebook user who just chimed in. So I think that might be Joy because I'm seeing some notifications on my other screen. So if that is Joy, you just gave me more joy. So I'm going to give you a big Hercules for showing up and making a comment and dropping your energy because we're about to sign off now. But I would love for you to show up again and make sure you tell people about this because I want to make this bigger than myself. And it's all for the purpose of getting people together because we are in a different culture nowadays, and I'm looking for ways to help. All right. Yes, Joy. Yes, Hercules. I was right. Thank you. So yes, I'll be back tomorrow and we can have some more fun. I'll likely do this on my personal channel and we can have even more fun with more people because it's always better with more people than one, right? Okay, guys, I got to go. So why be mediocre when you can be excellent? Bye-bye.